Hello, and welcome to tonight's Space Sleep Story. If you appreciate what we do here, please like or subscribe for future relaxing nighttime space journeys. Tonight, we embark on humanity's first descent into Valles Marineris, the Grand Canyon of Mars. 7 kilometers down through ancient geological layers, 2 days of rappelling through planetary history, reaching the floor of the solar system's grandest canyon. So settle into your most comfortable position, close your eyes, and prepare to descend into Mars's deepest wound. Before we begin, let us prepare your body and mind with gentle breathing. Take a slow, deep breath with me now. Inhale gently for 4 counts. Hold the peace. Exhale for 6. Feel your body releasing into stillness. Another breath now, deeper this time. Let the tension flow out of your shoulders, your neck, your jaw. With each breath, you become more relaxed, more peaceful, more ready for tonight's journey. Another gentle breath as we continue our preparation. This time, notice how your chest rises and falls, how the air fills your lungs completely, then releases. Breathing is your anchor to the present moment. Let my voice be your guide. Hold this peaceful moment. Feel the stress of the day leaving your body with each exhale. With each breath, you release a little more into relaxation, sinking deeper into comfort. You are safe, you are calm, you are ready. You stand at the rim of Valles Marineris as first sunlight touches the far wall. 80 kilometers away, the distance between Los Angeles and San Diego, the opposite rim catches dawn light, glowing orange against dark canyon depths. The ground drops away before you, not gently sloping, but catastrophically falling, plunging 7 kilometers straight down into darkness that your helmet light cannot penetrate. 7 kilometers. If you dropped a rock over this edge, it would fall for 35 seconds in Mars's 0.38 g gravity before hitting bottom. This is immense. Your boots are 30 centimeters from the rim edge. You lean forward slightly, carefully, always carefully, looking straight down. The wall disappears into shadow, layered like a geological textbook turned vertical. Dark basalt cap rock at top, lighter sedimentary bands below, ancient crust at depths you cannot see from here. This isn't erosion, this is a wound in the planet. Mars's crust ripped open 3.5 billion years ago when the Tharsis bulge rose, stretching the surface until it cracked. What you're looking at is a scar that never healed. Behind you, 30 meters back from the rim, pressurized rover that brought you here overnight. 2 crew members checking your descent gear, coils of rope, anchor bolts already drilled into rock by preparation team last week. Today, Sol 135 of your Mars surface mission. 7 months since landing, you descend into this canyon. Not to the bottom in one day. Impossible, too far, too dangerous. Today, 4 kilometers down to intermediate ledge. Tomorrow, final 3 kilometers to canyon floor. 2-day journey into the deepest accessible canyon in the solar system. Breathing inside your helmet. Steady, controlled. You've prepared for this. Trained in canyons on Earth, Grand Canyon, Canyonlands, Iceland's fissures. But those prepared you technically, not psychologically. This is different. This is Mars. And this is Valles Marineris. 4,000 kilometers long, 200 kilometers wide in places, up to 7 kilometers deep. Not a canyon system. The Grand Canyon could fit inside this 10 times over and still have room. This is planetary scale. The sun clears the eastern horizon 10 degrees above. Small, dimmer than from Earth, but bright enough. Shadow line on opposite wall begins descending like theater curtain rising. 100 meters per minute, the boundary between darkness and dawn light crawls downward. Each meter reveals new details. Layered strata bands, white sulfate deposits, red iron oxides, gray volcanic ash, landslide debris aprons, ancient cliff collapses frozen mid-fall, terraced cliff faces where resistant layers stand vertical and softer layers eroded back, creating steps. Geological history made visible. The descent rate of shadow is faster than your planned descent rate. Light will stay ahead of you, illuminating where you're going, but not by much. If you descend slowly, stop frequently to sample, shadow might catch you mid-canyon. Planning. Begin descent soon, maintain steady pace, reach intermediate ledge before shadow overtakes you. Canyon depth creates unique lighting challenges. Floor won't receive sunlight until mid-morning, hours after rim sunrise. You watch the shadow descend, revealing the canyon layer by layer. Soon, you will follow. Crew checking equipment now. Geologist partner descending with you. 2-person team minimum for safety. 2 support crew remaining at rim for communications and emergency coordination. Rope system laid out. 200-meter synthetic fiber rope segments. Lightweight, high strength, rated for 500-kilogram load. Way over spec in 0.38 G, where you weigh 30 kilograms. Auto belay units tested. Electronic descent controllers maintaining 1 meter per second drop rate, automatically locking if acceleration exceeds safe limit. Technology making the impossible possible. Anchor system verified. Bolts drilled into cliff face every 200 meters vertical. 30 anchor points total between rim and floor. Installed by preparation team week prior using rappelling drones. Your suit check, oxygen reserves at 100%, 16-hour rated EVA. Today's descent estimated 8 hours to ledge, comfortable margin. Thermal regulation functional, rim temperature -60 Celsius currently. Will warm as sun rises and as you descend into sheltered depths. Sample collection equipment secured. 15 sample bags, geology hammer, handheld spectrometer, camera. Communication relay beacons active. Crewmate conducts final safety briefing. Descent speed limit 1 meter per second maximum. Slower if wall texture rough or sampling. Stop every 500 meters for mandatory check-in, sample collection, rest. Emergency ascent procedures. If injury or equipment failure, auto belay reverses to motorized ascent. Can haul you upward at 0.5 meters per second. Reaching rim from maximum depth in 4 hours. Weather clear, calm, no dust storm risk. Your go for descent. You respond, copy all. Descending for everyone who mapped this canyon from orbit. 7 kilometers. Here we go. Walking to rim edge now. Last chance to reconsider, but you won't. You've descended cliffs on Earth, training preparation, learning rim to river descent skills. Descended into Mars lava tubes, darkness and enclosed spaces familiarized. Walked Mars' surface for 135 sols, building competence and confidence. This is logical next step. Accessing vertical terrain, collecting samples from ancient crust, proving humans can explore Mars's most dramatic features. You are ready. Your training, your team, your equipment, all ready. Clipping into rope now. Primary carabiner on belay unit, secondary backup on harness loop, triple checking both engage fully. Metallic click, visual confirmation, weight test. Lean back, feel rope catch. Partner clips in 20 meters away, descending separately for safety. If one rope fails, other remains. Looking down one final time. 7 kilometers to floor, 4 kilometers to today's destination. Uncounted opportunities for discovery written in layered walls. You breathe deeply, accepting the depth. Breathing exercise now. 4 deep breaths while looking down. Inhale rim air. Exhale commitment. Accept depth. Trust equipment. Remember training. Radio check. Descent team ready. Beginning rappel at 0642 local. Support crew responds. Copy. You are clear for descent. See you at ledge camp tonight. Stay safe down there. We'll be watching your telemetry. Turning around, backward position for rappelling, facing rim, looking at crew one last time. They wave. You wave back. Stepping backward now. Boots leaving rim, weight transferring to rope, auto belay engaging. You are no longer standing on Mars's surface. You're suspended above 7 kilometers of empty space. Beginning humanity's first descent into Valles Marineris. Wall texture flowing upward past your visor as you descend. Basaltic rock, fine-grained, vesicular with gas bubble holes, dark gray under thin rust dust coating. 10 meters down, rim still visible above, crew watching. 20 meters down, focusing on wall instead of crew, geology claiming attention. 30 meters, rim receding, canyon embracing. You're descending into Mars, and Mars is immense. Wall flowing past, each meter revealing texture, each meter taking you deeper into geological time. 0.38 g makes this possible. On Earth, a 7-kilometer cliff descent would be extreme mountaineering. Few attempted, high danger. Mars's gravity makes it accessible. You weigh 30 kilograms instead of 80. Rope stress reduced proportionally. Impacts gentler. Fatigue accumulates slower. Each 200-meter pitch takes 15 minutes descent time. Slower than freefall, but controlled and safe. Wall texture flowing past. Geological story unfolding. "500 meters down now. First mandatory stop at intermediate ledge. Unclipping briefly from descending rope, clipping into anchor bolt, standing on 2-meter wide ledge while partner descends to join you. Looking up, rim visible as bright line 500 meters above. Crew visible as tiny figures. Looking down, wall continuing another 6.5 kilometers. You've descended 7% of total depth. Barely begun. But progress is progress. 500 meters through ancient basalt. Samples to collect. Time to honor this achievement. Sample collection at 500 meters. Geology hammer freed from belt loop, tapping rock face. Basaltic fragment breaks free. Through glove feel impact vibration. Sample into bag, sealed, labeled Sol 135 VM-01, 0.5 kilometer depth, basaltic cap. This rock formed 100 to 200 million years ago, recent by Mars standards. Lava flowed across Tharsis Plateau, solidifying into resistant cap, protecting softer layers beneath. This young rock is 100 million years old. Earth's dinosaurs went extinct 65 million years ago. .8 kilometers down, wall color changing. Dark gray basalt giving way to lighter bands, tans, pinks, whites. Stopping at 2-kilometer ledge for sample collection. Upper sample, last of basalt, dark, vesicular, glassy. Lower sample, first of sedimentary or volcanic ash layer, light tan, fine-grained, friable texture. Crumbles slightly under hammer tap. Labeled VM-03 and 04, 2.0 kilometer depth, lithological boundary. This transition marks change in Mars's geological activity. Above is volcanic resurfacing. Below is ancient deposits. Descending through lighter layers now. Visibility improving as dawn shadow line passed 30 minutes ago, sun illuminating wall directly. Layering visible, alternating light and dark bands. Each band 10 to 50 centimeters thick, extending horizontally as far as visible, kilometers along canyon wall. Interpretations debated. Lacustrine, lake deposits when Mars had enough water to fill canyon, sediments settled in still water. Layers represent seasonal or climatic cycles. Or aeolian, wind deposits, dust storms deposited material. Layers represent episodic accumulation. Your samples might resolve 50-year scientific debate. "3 kilometers down, entering mist. Not thick fog, but visible haze, moisture condensing in mid-canyon. Temperature sensors showing -50 Celsius, warmer than rim's -60. Canyon walls sheltering air, creating temperature inversion. Moisture source, water vapor in thin atmosphere. Mars's atmosphere is dry, but not zero humidity. Relative humidity in sheltered locations can reach saturation overnight, condensing as frost or fog. Visibility. Wall clearly visible 5 meters away, fading to gray 20 meters away. Opposite rim, invisible in haze. Helmet visor accumulating frost. Tiny ice crystals coating faceplate. Suit automatically applying anti-fog heating. Gentle current warming visor edges, preventing crystal spread. Not dangerous, visibility adequate. Suit compensates. But surreal. Fog on Mars, water condensing, clouds forming inside canyon. Evidence Mars's water cycle still operates in sheltered microenvironments. Not dead planet, but dormant, occasionally showing life signs in protected locations. You descend through Martian clouds, suspended 3 kilometers below the rim. Fog layer extending from 2.8 to 3.3 kilometers depth. 500-meter thickness, thickest at 3 kilometers exact, thinning above and below. By 3.5 kilometers, emerging into clear air below fog. Looking up shows fog layer as distinct band, like cloud deck on Earth, except it's trapped inside planetary canyon. Radio report. Fog from 2.8 to 3.3. Visibility adequate. Temperature gradient notable. No safety issues. Continuing descent. Rim support. Copy fog layer. Interesting. Orbital data suggested moisture pooling mid-canyon. You're confirming. Science happening in real time. .7 kilometers down. Ledge camp visible below. Tent deployed on natural bench 300 meters below current position. Sun now fully illuminating descent route. Shadow line descended faster than you, as predicted. Warmth tangible through suit. External temperature sensor showing -35 Celsius in sunlight versus -55 in shadow earlier. 20-degree difference. Looking up, rim barely visible, tiny line at top of immense wall rising above. Looking across, opposite wall clearly visible, landslide features apparent. Massive debris aprons where cliff face failed millions of years ago. Sample collection at 3.8 kilometers. Sulfate-rich layer, white deposits. Spectrometer confirming hydrated sulfate minerals. Formed in presence of water. suggesting ancient Mars water chemistry was acidic. Sample bagged, VM-06, 3.8 kilometer depth, sulfate layer. High priority sample for life detection analysis. If Mars had life, acidic environments might seem hostile, but Earth hosts extremophile organisms in similar conditions. This white layer might preserve biosignatures if microbial life existed in ancient canyon lakes. Each sample a window into Mars's past. "4 kilometers below rim, boots touching ledge. Solid ground after 8 hours suspended on rope. Unclipping, carabiner release, stepping away from cliff edge, standing on 50-meter wide bench. Partner arriving 10 minutes later, descended separately, now reunited on ledge. Both standing, looking up. Wall rising 4 kilometers above to rim, barely visible, tiny line against butterscotch sky. Looking down, wall continuing 3 kilometers below to floor. Floor visible as dark line, details unclear from this height. Looking across, opposite wall fully visible, layered structure matching your wall. Same geological history, symmetric rift formation. Ledge camp established by preparation team last week. 2-person tent anchored to rock, protected by overhang preventing micrometeorite impact from above. Supply cache, water, food, fuel, emergency equipment. Communication relay beacon maintaining signal chain to rim and habitat. Entering tent, pressurized environment, can remove helmet, breathe tent atmosphere. Recycled but adequate. Seating on floor, meal preparation, rehydrated dinner, pasta with protein supplement, hot tea. Crewmate reviewing today's samples. 8 collected from 0.5 to 4 kilometers depth. Spanning basaltic cap through sedimentary layers to sulfate deposits. Sol 135, 1800 hours, ledge camp evening routine. Sample cataloging, photographing each, recording GPS coordinates and depth below rim, sealing for contamination protection. Equipment check, ropes for tomorrow's descent verified. Communication with habitat, Sol 135 descent team, reached ledge at 4 kilometer depth, all crew healthy, collected 8 samples, weather clear. Tomorrow completing descent to floor, signing off until morning transmission. Standing at ledge edge looking into darkening canyon. Floor 3 kilometers below, deepest accessible depression in solar system. Stars emerging overhead, Phobos rising, Deimos following. Halfway through journey. Thinking about tomorrow. 3 kilometers remaining. Ancient crust exposure, floor arrival, completion of 2-day descent. Tonight, sleep on ledge, surrounded by immensity. 4 kilometers above deepest point, 4 kilometers below starting point. suspended between rim and floor, halfway through geological time journey. Each kilometer descended represents hundreds of millions of years forward through Mars's history. Tomorrow you'll reach the oldest rocks, 4-billion-year-old crust, planetary formation era. Tonight you rest at the transition zone, between recent and ancient, between start and completion. The canyon holds you on this ledge, protected, sheltered, embraced. Sol 136, 0630 local. Dawn breaking on day 2. Ledge camp 4 kilometers below rim, 3 kilometers above floor. Sun reaching camp earlier than yesterday's rim sunrise. You're lower in canyon. Eastern rim doesn't block dawn light as long. Breakfast inside tent. Protein bars, rehydrated coffee. Equipment check. Rope segments for today verified. Auto belay units charged overnight. Sample bags ready. Psychological preparation. 3 kilometers sounds manageable after yesterday's 4. Lower section is ancient crust, oldest, hardest, most fractured rock. Expect slower descent, more difficult sampling. Looking down from ledge, floor clearly visible in dawn light. Channel systems apparent, dry riverbeds cutting across floor. Central mesas rising, 3-kilometer peaks within canyon, flat-topped, layered sides revealing interior deposits. Floor expanse, 50 kilometers visible before canyon curves beyond sight. Today's goal, reach floor by early afternoon, establish floor camp, begin surface exploration tomorrow. Final preparation, clipping into rope, resuming journey downward. Five kilometers below rim, wall character changing dramatically. Sedimentary layers giving way to darker, crystalline rock. Exposed crust from Mars's formation era 4 billion years ago. This rock formed when Mars was young, 100 million years after solar system formation. Cooled from molten state, buried under lava flows and sediments for eons. Now revealed by Valles Marineris rifting, surgical cut exposing planetary interior. Sample collection at 5.2 kilometers, ancient basaltic crust. Hammer strike rings differently. Crystalline rock, tougher texture, requires harder taps. Fragment freed, dark gray, fine-grained, heavier than recent basalt. Older minerals, denser packing. Bagged, VM-11, 5.2 kilometer depth, ancient crust. This rock is older than complex life on Earth. Life on Earth, single-celled organisms 3.5 billion years ago. Complex multicellular life 600 million years ago. This rock witnessed solar system formation, predates Earth's fossil record by billions of years. You hold deep time in your gloved hand. Wall fracturing increasing. Ancient crust shows stress fractures. Parallel vertical cracks spaced every 5 to 10 meters, extending deep into wall. Evidence of tectonic forces that opened Valles Marineris. Descending through fractured section requires care, testing handholds before weighting. Some rocks loose in fractures. Maintaining rope contact, moving deliberately. 0.38 G helps. Falling rocks fall slower than Earth. You weigh less, making impacts gentler. But caution still critical. Radio check. Fracture zone from 5.0 to 5.5. Moving carefully. No issues. Proceeding. "6 kilometers below rim. 1 kilometer above floor. Final stretch. Looking down, floor details visible. Individual boulders apparent, impact debris and mass wasting products. Channel systems clear, braided patterns showing ancient water flow. Dust patches, wind-deposited accumulations in sheltered areas. Excitement building. 8 hours yesterday reaching ledge, 6 hours today reaching this point. 1 more hour to floor. First humans descending into Valles Marineris canyon floor. Sample collection at 6.5 kilometers. Final wall sample before floor transition. Ancient fractured crust with mineral veins. White intrusions cutting through gray rock, possibly carbonate or sulfate deposits from ancient hydrothermal activity, suggesting Mars's interior once hosted water-filled fractures. Bagged, VM-14, 6.5 kilometer depth, mineral vein sample. Final samples crucial. Deepest accessible material without drilling. Closest to Mars's interior available to human collection. .95 kilometers below rim. Final rope pitch. Looking up, wall rising into sky, stratified layers visible. Dark recent cap at top, barely visible. Lighter sedimentary bands mid-wall. Dark ancient crust below. Total vertical distance descended, 7 kilometers. Greater than Mount McKinley's height from sea level. All of it cliff face rappelled over 2 days. Using rope systems, auto belay units, 30 anchor points. Modern technology making impossible descent possible. Boots touching floor now. Solid bedrock, overlaid with dust and fractured debris. Unclipping from final rope. Journey complete. Standing on canyon floor. Partner arriving shortly after. Both standing together on floor. Looking up at walls rising kilometers overhead. Rim invisible, too far up to see. Looking around at floor extending east-west along canyon axis. Floor is not flat valley. It's rocky plain with scattered boulders, channel systems cutting through. Dry but showing clear flow patterns. Distant mesas rising. Central mounds 3 kilometers tall, 15 kilometers south. Radio transmission to rim support. Floor reached, Sol 136, 1345 hours local. 7 kilometers descended over 2 days, ancient crust beneath boots. First humans on Valles Marineris floor. Mission accomplished. Beginning floor exploration tomorrow. Rim support 7 kilometers above. Signal bouncing through 30 relay beacons. Copy floor arrival. Congratulations, you two. That's historic. Habitat sends congratulations. Well done. Crewmate says, we did it. Valles Marineris. We're inside it. Standing at bottom. Can you believe this? You respond, barely. Childhood dreams don't prepare you for scale of reality. This is bigger than imagination. Moment of reflection. Standing on canyon floor, looking up at walls kilometers high surrounding you. Knowing you descended through 4 billion years of geological history to reach here. Samples in pack, 15 collected spanning rim to floor. Data for decades of analysis. But right now, just being here, present in moment, experiencing immensity. Tomorrow, explore floor, channels, mesas, shadows. Tonight, rest earned by 2-day technical descent. Establish floor camp, sleep at bottom of solar system's grandest canyon. You walk away from rope base, boots crunching on ancient dust. Every step on rock that hasn't felt footfall in 4 billion years. You are the first, but not the last. Sol 136, 1600 hours. Floor camp established 500 meters from descent rope base. Tent deployed in sheltered alcove formed by undercut cliff face. Overhang providing micrometeorite protection. North-facing wall blocking afternoon sun creating shaded rest area. Supplies unpacked. Meals, water, samples secured. Communication relay confirmed functional. Floor beacon transmitting through chain to rim 7 kilometers above. Sitting outside tent on camp chair, looking up at walls. Northern wall, rising 7 kilometers overhead, blocking northern sky. Southern wall, across canyon, 80 kilometers away, barely visible as line separating rock from sky. Sky visible, narrow strip of butterscotch directly overhead. Stars beginning to emerge as evening approaches. Sun descending toward western rim. Sunset will come early at floor, walls blocking sun earlier than surface sunset. You watch the light begin to fade. Floor temperature, -42 Celsius. Warmer than rim's -60 by 18 degrees. Atmospheric pressure at floor, 850 pascals. Higher than rim's 610 pascals. Gravity compresses thin atmosphere into depths, creating slightly denser environment. Breathing air through suit, outside still unbreathable, 95% carbon dioxide. but pressure sensors show increased density. You're at deepest point. Wind at floor, nearly calm, less than 1 meter per second, versus rim's 15 meter per second surface breezes. Canyon walls create wind shadow. Surface winds blow over canyon, rarely penetrating depths. Result? Floor is sheltered environment, protected microclimate, warmer and calmer than surrounding surface. Future habitat location consideration. Floor offers protection. Sol 136, 1730 hours. Sun descending toward western rim. From floor perspective, sun disappears behind rim long before actual sunset. Surface sees sunset 1900 hours. Floor loses sun 1800 hours, 1 hour earlier. Due to walls blocking low sun angles, shadow line ascending eastern wall, opposite of morning's descending shadow. Darkness rising from floor upward like tide flooding canyon. You watch the transition. Watching opposite wall transition. Bright illumination, reds, whites, grays of layered strata, fading to shadow. Dark gray uniform. Stars emerging in strip of sky overhead. Phobos visible, tiny moon transiting. Smaller than from surface due to canyon walls blocking horizon, only visible when passing directly overhead. Deimos following, slower, dimmer, barely distinguishable from stars. Milky Way becoming visible. Temperature dropping as sun disappears. -42 Celsius dropping toward -60 overnight. Floor won't get as cold as rim, sheltered from radiative cooling, but still cold. Suit heating increasing to compensate. Radioisotope thermal generators maintaining comfortable 20 degrees Celsius interior. You sit, watching darkness fill canyon. Peace settling with shadow. Crewmate emerges from tent. This place is incredible. We're at bottom of scar visible from Earth. Surrounded by walls taller than Everest. Inside feature longer than North America is wide. And it's peaceful here. Quiet. Protected. Sheltered. Tomorrow we explore. Tonight, just be here. You nod, silent agreement. Being here is enough. Thinking about 2 days' journey. Rim to ledge, 4 kilometers through recent lava and sedimentary layers. Ledge to floor, 3 kilometers through ancient crust. Descent through geological time. Each kilometer millions of years forward through Mars's history. Now at bottom, oldest rocks, deepest point, closest to Mars's interior accessible without drilling. Samples collected, 15 spanning 2 billion years. thinking about canyon formation. 3.5 billion years ago, Tharsis Bulge rose. Volcanic plateau lifting, stretching crust, creating stress. Crust cracked, rift opened, walls collapsed inward, canyon widened. No water carved this. Tectonic violence ripped it open. But afterward, water flowed. Channel systems on floor, evidence of ancient rivers. Lakes possibly filled sections. Life might have existed here. Sheltered from radiation, water present, organic chemistry possible. You're sitting where Mars's most dramatic geological event occurred, where ancient water flowed, where life might have emerged if Mars ever hosted biology. Tomorrow, explore floor channels, following ancient river paths. Examine central mesas, climbing if possible, sampling layered deposits. Search permanent shadow alcoves, ice possibly preserved. Document everything: photography, spectrometry, sample collection. 5 days planned at floor. Today arrival, tomorrow through Sol 140 exploration, Sol 141 through 142 ascent back to rim. Longest time any human will spend inside Valles Marineris depths. Making most of opportunity. Sol 136 today. Descent into Western Ias Chasma. Future Sols, explore floor channel systems. Traverse east toward Melas Chasma, deepest point. Eventually establish semi-permanent canyon floor science camp. Valles Marineris is not single-day excursion. It's region requiring weeks or months to explore adequately. Today, first descent. Inside tent now. Sleeping bag positioned on floor, camp bedding. 0.38 G makes sleeping bag feel lighter, body less compressed. Outside, canyon floor extending kilometers, walls rising kilometers overhead, butterscotch sky reduced to strip. First night sleeping on Valles Marineris floor. Deepest sleep location possible on Mars. Temperature outside, -55 Celsius now, dropping toward -60 overnight. Inside tent, Maintained 15 Celsius. Suit systems off. Tent heating adequate. Comfortable sleeping temperature. Canyon walls protecting from wind. Complete calm. No atmospheric movement. Profound stillness. Silence deeper than lava tube. Not enclosed darkness, but open canyon floor, yet still quiet. Tomorrow, explore ancient channels where water once flowed. Examine central mesas recording canyon history. Search for ice deposits in permanent shadow. Tomorrow, science, discovery, exploration. Tonight, rest earned by 2-day descent through 7 kilometers. 15 samples collected, history made. You descended through 4 billion years of geological history to reach here. You stand where Mars's crust cracked open 3.5 billion years ago. You rest at bottom of feature visible from Earth 230 million kilometers away. This canyon is wound in planet. And tonight, planet holds you in that wound, sheltering you, embracing you. Sleep now at canyon floor. 7 kilometers of protective rock walls surrounding you. Ancient crust beneath sleeping bag. Butterscotch sky overhead, reduced to ribbon between walls. Tomorrow brings more exploration, channels, mesas, shadows. Tonight, sleep deep in Valles Marineris, cradled by solar system's grandest geological feature, held by planetary embrace, resting at bottom of Mars. Stars visible through narrow strip of sky. Walls blocking horizon, only overhead visible. Milky Way threading between canyon rims. River of light. You watch from deepest point. Breathing slowing now. Day's exertion settling into muscles. 7 kilometers descended. Body earned this rest. Sleep approaching gently. Canyon walls, holding darkness, protecting from radiation, sheltering from wind, creating microclimate, warmer than surface. Crewmate breathing steadily nearby. Both safe at floor. Mission accomplished. Historic descent complete. Rest earned. Thinking of walls rising overhead. 4 billion years of history, each layer a chapter, each stratum a story. You descended through time. Ancient crust beneath you. Oldest accessible rock. Planetary formation era. Solar system's youth. Resting on deep time. Samples collected, 15 total. 2 billion years spanned. Scientific treasure. Years of analysis. Knowledge gained. Tomorrow's exploration awaits. Channels to follow. Mesas to examine. Shadows to search. But tonight, rest. Canyon floor extending east. Kilometers unseen in darkness. Mystery preserved for tomorrow. Discovery waiting. Sleep now. Temperature stable inside tent. 15 degrees Celsius. Comfortable warmth. Body relaxing. Tension releasing. Wind outside, nearly none. Canyon floor calm. Stillness profound. Silence deep. Peace complete. Heart rate slowing, breathing deepening, sleep approaching, rest claiming, letting go. Thoughts drifting now, day's images floating. Rim at dawn, descent through layers, floor arrival. All accomplished, all achieved. Nothing more needed tonight. Only rest, only peace. Canyon embracing you, walls surrounding, protected, sheltered, held. "7 kilometers of rock overhead. Ancient stone. Guardian walls. Patient sentinels. Watching." Mars holding you at its deepest point. Planet cradling, wound embracing, scar protecting. Home tonight. Sleep deepening now, consciousness fading, dreams approaching, canyon dreams, ancient dreams. floating through geological time, drifting through layers, basalt above, sediment middle, crust below. Four billion years surrounding you. Time made tangible. History visible. Past, present. You rest within. Stars wheeling overhead. Slow motion. Mars rotating. Canyon turning. You sleeping through. Phobos passing. Tiny moon racing across sky. You don't wake. Sleep continues. Night deepening at floor. Temperature dropping outside. Tent warmth holding. You remain comfortable. Safe. Suit systems idle. Tent systems working. Technology protecting. Trust allowing sleep. Rest uninterrupted. Canyon wind, nearly still. Whisper of air. Gentle movement. Soft breathing of canyon. Lullaby. Walls standing patient. 3 billion years of waiting. Now hosting visitors. First humans. Sleeping at floor. Ancient water once flowed here. Rivers cutting channels. Long dried. But memory remains in rock. You rest where water rested, where lakes might have pooled, where life might have emerged. Sacred ground, peaceful now. Tomorrow, follow ancient riverbeds. Trace water's path. Tonight, dream of flowing. Imagine fullness. Canyon alive. Sleep deepest now. Body fully relaxed. Mind quiet. Thoughts stilled. Peace complete. canyon continuing around you. Walls standing. Floor extending. Night passing. You sleeping through. Dawn will come eventually. Sun reaching floor, but hours away. Time for rest. Deep rest. Nothing required of you now. Nothing needed. Only sleep. Only peace. Only rest. Valles Marineris holds you. Grand Canyon of Mars. Planetary embrace. Geological cradle. Sleeping. "7 kilometers descended. Historic achievement. Now resting. Now peaceful. Now sleeping." Tomorrow brings more. Exploration continues. Tonight, complete. Today, accomplished. Rest earned. Breathing steady now. Heart slow. Body still. Mind quiet. Sleep deep. Canyon walls, ancient stone, protecting, embracing, holding. Floor beneath you, oldest rock, foundation, support, rest. Sky above, narrow strip, stars visible, universe watching, peace. Mars surrounding, planet cradling, home tonight, safe place, sleep. deepest point, grandest canyon, historic rest, peaceful night, dream. Sleep now, deep in Mars, held by walls, cradled by canyon. Rest. Valles Marineris, Grand Canyon. Your bed tonight, your shelter, peace. Seven kilometers down, safe, sleeping, rest. Canyon floor, ancient crust, deepest sleep, peace. Walls holding, night passing, Rest continuing. Sleep. Mars, canyon, floor, sleep, peace. Rest, deep, peaceful sleep. Canyon, embrace, sleep, peace. Rest now. Sleep deep. Peace. Sleep, peace, rest. peace, sleep. Rest, peace. Sleep, peace.